Hey, and welcome back into the Delmarva Sports Insider. Now, before we get to some state championship action this weekend, we want to mention Peyton Kemp. Now, she is a field hockey senior from Delmar. We're going to see her in just a minute in some of these highlights. She just signed with Syracuse University, and before we kind of feature this Delmar team and their matchup this afternoon, the thing about this team is that they have three athletes right now, a senior in Peyton Kemp, we have Riley Bitters, a junior, and we have Morgan Fletcher, a sophomore. So we have three players that are going to be playing in the ACC collegiately. Morgan, about a month ago, she signed her letter of intent, or rather, verbally committed, I don't want to speak for her, to Duke University. Riley going to Syracuse, and Peyton, just earlier this week, signed to Syracuse University, where she will play next year. So we're going to have Riley and we're going to have Peyton playing together at Syracuse in just about a year. But let's get to some of this championship action out at the University of Delaware. And yeah, some field hockey. The number 1 seed Delmar taking on the two-seeded Tower Hill in Division II Field Hockey State Championship this afternoon. Wildcats looking to go back-to-back, be scoreless through the end of the first, but Logan Wall is there, somehow finds the ball in a scrum of bodies, knocks it in to give Delmar a 1-0 lead at the half. And yeah, that's probably our goal of the week. Look at that, off the penalty corner. That's Jordan Moore going to get it back, and yeah, she absolutely buries it top corner. What a shot for her. Delmar up 2-0. Wildcats would tack on one more, but the 3-0 lead would not be safe. Tower Hill would score 2 goals in the final minute 30 to make the score 3-2, but it would be too little, too late. You see it there. Delmar stays undefeated on the season, and they take home their second consecutive Division II Field Hockey State title.
Yes, a little bit sweeter. Just because it's my senior year, just ending it on a good note. Bittersweet.
First one was sweet because it was history. The second one was sweet because it's back-to-back, and we were undefeated, and this team is the best team I've ever coached.
High praise for that Delmar team by head coach Jody Holloman. But in the nightcap, top-seeded Cape Henlopen Vikings facing off with the 8th seed and the Cinderella seed, Sussex Tech, the Ravens. For Tech, it was their defense that got them this far. Check it out. Bunch of Ravens defenders just diving to keep the ball out of the net. The score would remain knotted at 0, and into the second, you saw her for a second. Grace Lee continuing her strong showing in the net, stacking up pads to keep one out. But yeah, this scoreless affair couldn't last. Cammie Brown finds it in front, and she buries one right in the back of the net. Spins, twirls, tucks it home, and that would be enough for the Vikings to take home the Division I Delaware State Field Hockey crown 1-0 over Sussex Tech.
This was a make or break that we had to win because Tech's goalie is very good, and we just had to get it in, and we didn't want to feel how we felt last year coming in, not even making it here. So I knew that we just had to get it in, so I did whatever I could.
Now a bit of a transition. We go from state championship field hockey to the collegiate ranks. Wesley hosted RPI, the Engineers from Rochester, New York. First round of the NCAA Division III playoff. 6 minutes in, and RPI's Johnny Ramsdell takes the jet sweep 7 yards to the right for the first score. RPI leading early on. Wolverines would begin their next drive as Kalik Burrows hits Alex Kemp over the middle. He takes it all the way down to the 25-yard line to set up the Wolverines in scoring possession. Now, Burrows going to drop back again, runs around multiple defenders, finds some space, and yeah, he finds Keontae Thompson for the 26-yard touchdown to tie the game up at 7. And on to the second quarter, and Burrows looking for more, but he's picked off. That's Oliver Kaija. Takes it down to the Wesley 25-yard line, and on the very next play, George Marinopoulos, quite the last name, hits Keaton Ackerman for the 25-yard touchdown pass. RPI would lead 20-17 at the half, but in the second, Wesley would come out swinging, and they came alive. E.J. Lee up the middle. He jukes his way in for the 6-yard touchdown. Wolverines up 24-20. Marinopoulos going to hit Ramsdell there for the touchdown. Yeah, but RPI, they'd be up 27-24, but Wesley, too much to handle in this one. They answer multiple times, including that pass to Lee for the 15-yard touchdown pass. Wolverines run away with this one in the second half, topping RPI. Check out this score, 45-27. And we're going to check in with Salisbury, who didn't qualify for the NCAA tournament, but did make a bowl game. SU taking on Ithaca in the Scotty Whitelaw Bowl with the score right now heading into the fourth, 10-7. Now, lots of action this afternoon, but unfortunately, we're hitting another break. Coming up, though, when we return, a local cross-country runner shared her story with us as she continues to compete both on and off the track while dealing with one common disease. You don't want to go anywhere. We'll be right back in 90 seconds.
This is Pocomoke Field Hockey, and you're watching Delmarva Sports Insider.